Well, you may have guessed it, but Esther and I are just here for the fun of it. So if anything meaningful is going to happen today, it's going to be up to you, between you and Abraham, okay? So would you invite Esther and her friends up, please?
Hello. Goodbye. Good morning. We are extremely pleased that you are here. It is good to come together for the purpose of co-creating. Do you agree? Yes. Co-creating at its best, isn't it? You are knowing what you are wanting? Well, we feel your vibration, and we hear your words, and we see what's in your vibrational escrow. Do you know what your vibrational escrow is? Do you know what we mean by that? You are source energy in physical bodies. Are you coming to remember that? And as you come forth into this physical body, the variety that surrounds you inspires constant new awareness of what you would prefer. And each of those preferences, whether you ever say a word about it out loud or not, each of those preferences moves forth out of you like a rocket of desire into what we are calling a vibrational escrow. But what we literally mean by that is that that rocket of desire emanates from you all day, every day. When you know what you don't want, a rocket of desire about what you do want flows forth from you. And when that happens, the broader, non-physical part of you rides that rocket and becomes the vibrational equivalent of it. So there is this duality within you, you might say, these two vibrational points of reference that are always playing off one another. The question that we are wanting to ask you to ask yourself all day, every day is the physical, human, mortal part of me, this leading edge me that I know as me, the one that my mother named and the one that I have seen as me in the mirror, this physical part of me, is this physical part of me with all that I'm thinking and doing, is this physical part of me a vibrational match to the larger part of me? Because if it is a vibrational match to the larger part of you, then that means you are in this moment a vibrational match not only to the larger part of you, but to the vibrational escrow that is there where the larger part of you is. So it is our desire that you come to recognize these vibrational aspects of you, and that you begin to pay attention to the emotions that you feel all day, every day, because they are your indicator of this vibrational mix between who you are letting yourself be by virtue of the thoughts you're thinking here and now, and who you have become by virtue of all that you have lived, including that which you have just set forth through the contrasts that you are living. Are you beginning to get a sense of it? Now, as you've been listening to us, and some of you have, we've been talking about emotions for a long time. We're wanting you to understand that the emotions that you feel are your indicator of where you are in terms of what you want. There's a new book coming. The publisher has released it to all of the distributors, and they're going to simultaneously release it sometime in early September. And this book is called The Power of Emotions. Esther added the word astonishing power of emotions, because it is astonishing to her, the power of emotion, once you get a handle on it. It is a book that is written in response to the asking that millions of people are setting forth as you are beginning to hear about law of attraction and you're beginning to understand that you do create your own reality in some way. But you're not really understanding how it is to create. How do I get what I want? So many people, even though if they are clear that they want something, they don't understand why they are not getting what it is they are wanting. And it's because they have not yet quantified their journey. It is only when you understand your emotions and the way they feel, and you begin to establish your understanding of where you stand now and how it feels in relationship to how this better feeling thought feels, that you can begin to get a handle on the direction of your thought. We're eager to talk with you about anything that is important to you. It is our desire to assist you in going with the flow, in letting go of the oars, in recognizing that you are powerful creators, and in coming to the willingness to allow all of the things that are already queued up for you to flow easily into your experience. What do you want to talk about?
Hi, it's nice to see you again. Thank you again. And thank you to Esther.
Before you go further, we want to say that in this book that is coming, there are 33 examples of all kinds of things that might happen in someone's life. And each of these examples takes you where you are and then describes a sort of downstream scenario that brings you, if you are reading along, into vibrational alignment with what is in your vibrational escrow. And as Esther was receiving the book, she said, is it all right if I move the order of these around a little bit? And we said, they're really being given in a very specific order, even though the reader of the book may not be dealing with the specific issue that's the title of this example. As you explore the examples in the order that they are given, by the time you've made your way through all 33 examples, you will be tuned to vibrational alignment of what most of you are wanting relative to most subjects. In other words, what we want you to realize is that it doesn't take much tuning to come back into alignment with who you really are. It's the consistency of holding yourself there. Law of attraction will begin to reverberate within you and will begin to bring to you whatever it is that you are offering. And if you can hold yourself in a sort of steady alignment with who you are for a very brief period of time, your vibration shifts and then your point of attraction shifts. So it doesn't take very much tuning yourself to a downstream vibration before the indicator that is coming to you in form of manifestation reflects back to you the improvement in that vibration. It's really a powerful thing to get hold of the understanding that if I shift the way I feel, I have therefore shifted my vibrational offering, and I have therefore shifted my point of attraction, and therefore the physical manifestation must shift too. That's why, to many people, an understanding of the power of their emotions is rather astonishing. It isn't astonishing once you get the hang of it. It only is at first, because you have had access to the power that creates worlds for a very long time, and you haven't known it. So you've been dabbling around doing your creating in a sort of action-oriented, many times upstream, mediocre way. And when you begin to tune yourself to the energy that really is who you are, then you begin to create as you've intended. Yes.